Greetings everybody, welcome back to another episode of Serious Cubers Adventures in Project Ozone 2 Titan Mode. So a bunch of things I did off camera that I'm kind of gonna go over in a bit. Last time we worked on this whole Infinity Star stuff here. So we got a bunch. I got, I think, 11 over time. And we actually have all the items now to make the Transmutation table. Pretty awesome. There it is. Haha, finally. All the other items weren't too bad. Was pretty easy to make, but yeah, the Infinity Stars definitely were the big ones here. So we can actually complete this quest. I guess I'll get a chance cube. The next one would be to turn this into like a tablet thing, but don't really care about that yet. Alright, so let's check this out. Unfortunately, no loot bag. Lame. I should really open more chance cubes though, shouldn't I? Where do I want to put this though? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess let's go get a slab. I'll just dump it down somewhere here. Sure. There it is. So, looks like not much, I guess. But what we could do now, for example, if we take some of this, I don't know, just some random junk, we can teach it things. So I can put invent here. It says it learned it. It shows you how much EMC this whole table has. And then this is here what you can craft. So if I put, I have 768 EMC in there. This one costs 768, so I can take it out. So I could also put in dirt now. So I have learned dirt. Put this all in there. Take it out again. Take out the whole stack. But now I can also put in something else again just to burn EMC, and it gives me still the dirt, right? So I can just convert it easily from one item into another. So we can actually just dump a bunch of things in here to get EMC to learn stuff and then duplicate it. So I don't know what would be super useful to do, I guess. Like another stuff, for example, you would just put it here, you learn it, and then whenever you have the EMC, you can craft it. And you can also search for it. So it's similar to this chest we have. Where you specify one item, then put items in, it turns it all into that. But this one lets you kind of learn items and then turn it into multiple things, which is pretty awesome. So that's great. So I also enchanted my armor here a bit, and then I learned something. If you press a specific button, I put it on my numpad, you can actually modify your armor. So you can turn on the night vision here. You can change speed, flight, vertical acceleration, which is pretty awesome. So there's actually some cool options you can change here that I didn't even know about. So if I fly up, see how much faster I go up and down. That is super cool. Then I also made the Draconic Staff of Power finally. It's just 3 tools, upgraded and then put into one tool. This one seems pretty crazy. It has a lot of different things. So it can attack, dig. It has up to 7x7x7 dig depths and size or whatever. It has a dig speed of 400. It has an AoE of 7x7, like an attack AoE, and a lot of attack damage. And you can upgrade these as well. And if you go into this mode here, you can also change the values on this. So pretty awesome. So attack AoEs, these are set to 3x3 right now. So pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm going to use this for a while. I replaced my atomic disassembler with this, and I can actually put this away. Tried out the Draconic Bow as well, and it apparently has like a rapid fire mode, but I can't really get this to work yet. So I think what I have to do is actually upgrade the draw speed more, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. I also made a new crossbow. I used a video by Relics for this. He explained pretty well how to make this. This one has 137 hearts of damage right now, which is quite a lot. So finally a good crossbow, and I used that infinity tool rod we had to make these bolts as well. So we have that going. Pretty awesome. So before we start with all this other crazy junk here I have lying around, last time we fought the Gaia boss, but there's actually a second one, like a stronger version of it, and I've never fought him, so I want to go check it out. And I believe you spawn him with the Gaia ingot rather than the Terra Steel ingot on here. And I don't know how much stronger he is, but we'll see. Maybe our armor is like overpowered already enough. But I want to also try out this one. This is like an incense thingy from Botania. And you can make these incense brews. which is just you make a stick like this, and then you kind of do like a normal brewing stand where you dump items onto this botanical brewery and you give it mana and it makes the stick. And this one has regen 2 for 25 minutes, but it's only in like a 30 radius circle around this thing. So let's put this in there. And we need to get a flint and steel for that. Might as well get that here, and boop. So there it is. So you can see our regen down there going crazy, which is good. So we can have that going while we fight in here. If we're over here, it should still be good, right? Yep. Okay, and I'm probably over preparing here, but we did, yeah, this one here. The shielding, flask of shielding for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So let's maybe use it as well. So let's see how this goes. I don't know what this guy can do. Oh, and I turned off the music. I guess he doesn't play the music now. Well, no music for us. Okay, he has more health. He doesn't really do damage because our shield is protecting us pretty well. Flies around a lot more. Shoot some things. Overall, a little bit more crazy. Probably if you didn't have this draconic armor, it would probably be crazy, but it's doing a good job of protecting us. So that's nice. Where'd you go? I always have trouble. Oh, he's doing this summoning thing. Let's use our crossbow for this thing. So we can just stay away. Did it just kill multiple people at once or something? That look weird. We're getting so many modifiers that I don't really need. I already have like Fortune 3 on this, or Looting 3 I should say. And draw speed stuff, so it's the fastest draw speed I can get. But yeah, it's getting so many modifiers, I don't know. Is there anything useful you can put on a crossbow? I couldn't really find anything. I could do knockback maybe to push them away, and maybe like, I don't know, smite or something? Is that a thing for crossbows? I don't even know. But he's coming back, and he's gonna die next. Oh, he's so fast though. I'm pretty fast too though. I can make myself faster if I want to, but I limited myself a bit. They want it to be super crazy. Oh, and I also turned off the view bobbing, because running so super fast, the view goes crazy, right? And I don't want you guys to feel like sick or something when you watch this stuff, so I turned it off for now. Well, there's that. So he died. We got the Will of Carol. So this is something I was wondering about. I think he drops like relics or something, maybe? Craft with Terror Steel Helmet to add the following effect. Critical hits apply a wither effect. That's kind of cool. We got a mana, or a bunch of mana dimes. Rune of Sloth. So he does drop random Botania stuff, maybe. Big question, though. Yes, there it is. Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, let me turn on my magnet so we can actually pick up everything here. Boop. Okay, yeah, I just saw. So he definitely drops more Gaia Spirit, which is good. He dropped that, he dropped some mana pearls as well. But the really important thing is this here, right? Yeah, this is the relic stuff. Okay, I've never messed with this at all. This is the first time I actually see this boss. It's or for them. I guess it's the same, just a bit different. Oh, get an Elementium sword. Yeah, you give 16, so that's actually pretty good. Well, you invest 4. Yeah, I guess you get a 12 extra then. The other one only gives you 8, right? I think. Okay, so what do we do with this? It's bound to me. He deals the cards to find the answer, the sacred geometry of chance, the hidden laws of a probability outcome the numbers lead to dance. Okay, this dice lands on a 3. You notice that it transforms into something else. I got the Angel of Death achievement. Eye of the Flugel relic. Is that just a what is that? It's a relic. I don't know. Oh, I'm holding it. I'm doing something. Does it let me fly like this? What's this doing? I wonder if this lets you fly, because the flugel stuff is always the flying, right? Does it make other people fly if I like hold on to them or something? I mean, I am flying, but you know, I have flight on my own. Actually, let's take this off. Okay, so now I can't fly if I hold this. I don't know. I don't know what it does. Does the book say it now, maybe? Now that I got it. Because I remember, actually, can I do something like this? No. Because there's a lexicon that shows you runic. Oh, there it is, yeah. Runic knowledge. Okay. Unlike the fabricated flugel tiara, the eye of the flugel contains primordial flugel magic. Magic strong enough, in fact, to harness the flugel's ability to recall themselves to a place they visited. Shift right click with this eye, someone will bind it. Oh, okay, it's a teleportation thing. Well, that's cool. So I might actually want to fight this guy. Yeah, so you can do that. Okay, and then... Boom! Huh, awesome. That's a really cool item. I don't know. I think I'm going to fight him a few times. I want to see what else we can get. Alright, fought him twice. So yeah, he drops a lot of good items, actually. A lot of runes for Botania, which is kind of cool. So let's open this. Oh, you know what? I just clicked when this icon showed 6. I wonder if that is actually what you can do here, if you time this right. Ring of Loki. Okay. Let us maybe check. Can't I, like... There's a way to normally check what this does. Loki. What do you do? One of the 3 mystic rings of the AC or something, the Ring of Loki, allows for the wearer to tap upon the trickster god Loki to effectively be in multiple places at once. The setup for this ability requires first and foremost an empty hand. Shift right click on a block with set empty hand while having the Ring of Loki equipped begins the procedure. Once the source block is selected, shift right clicking on the other block in the world will add them to their relative positions affected by this power. In order to finish the procedure, one would shift right click the original block. Shift right clicking on one of these blocks that has been selected will remove it. Okay, to reset section, shift right click on the ground twice. When looking around, one will notice multiple boxes in relative position to the select block. When a block is placed while sneaking, the placing action is mimicked on all of those positions, allowing one to place a large amount of block at once. Oh, that's very interesting. And you can combine it later with 2 of the other rings to make the ultimate ring. That is weird. So maybe I should try this out. So I shift right click on the block. Oh, getting pebbles. And I shift right click over here. Nope, empty hand. I guess you can just add a ton of blocks, right? Okay. And then I shift right click on this one again. Right? Maybe I messed it up now. Oh yeah, that was right. Okay, so that's the position where I'm gonna be, and I do this, and now if I like see how they're highlighted. I'm not sure how I would interact with them now though. Not sure. I probably have to read it again. It's okay. Let's check out the other one. Let's try to open this when it's on 1. No, it's a 6 again. Okay. Does it even matter? Seem to vanish in thin air afterwards. Because I probably already have it. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll do some fights more later on off camera, I guess. Alright, let's get actually started on this crazy stuff I want to do. So I made a bunch of these chests. This is actually the MK2, the second version. It's a lot faster than the MK1. And I've been using one to make mana-infused ingots, the other one to make hardened glass, and I filled up these deep storage units. And at the same time, I had a ton of Invar plants over here to make Invar ingots. So we have quite a few Invar ingots, and I made the 20,000 tanks that we needed. So I think I can break this, right? Without spilling items. Okay, oh, that would have been bad if there was like 100,000s of items on the ground. Alright, so I should also get... Is my magnet still on? Yes. Let's go grab this guy for now. Don't need the nether star stuff at the moment. So we built a little contraption here, okay? So we need this one. Let's get a bunch of like helping blocks, not gravel. That wouldn't really work. Let's place one up here. I don't know how I want to set this up yet. But I'm sure there's going to be a plan here. And let's get a bunch of translocators. Because we need a few. And just some glow whatever. And I should dump in one of them. Because we don't need an uneven number. Okay. So, I've set this already up to make the 20,000 resonant portable tanks. I set this all up. I added the 3 recipes here. I made sure that each of these ingredients have a right spot for it. So that should be okay. So technically we just have to set up all of these guys. All right, so this should work, I think. So we have a export bus for Inva. We have an export bus for tanks, and it shouldn't take up more space than it can. Oh, it does. Oh, that's fine, but it will always have spots here for the other stuff, right? Okay, these are not super fast, unfortunately. I would like some faster ones, but it's okay. That will do it for now. And then this one we have the glass, the hardened glass, and here we have the other stuff. Now, actually, one thing I'm missing is a tesseract, so we can give this guy power. Luckily, there's still a spot at the top here. So let's put this just there. Wait a couple of seconds, then click it. Turn off item modes and fluid modes. There we go. So this should start crafting. Yep, so I made a stack of the hardened already. And now we just activate, which one is this? The glass. No, sorry, let's already do it. You click this guy and this guy, and it's getting all the materials now that it needs. Inva here, glass here, hardened stuff here, and there's the resonant other things. And these we put into here. Okay, so now we're making 20,000 resonant portable tanks. Might take a while just because the export bus is not the fastest. I do have it on fast mode here, so that should be fine. But yeah, hopefully that is good now. It's not too bad, I guess. While we're waiting for the tank to go, let's set up the rest. I made some of these resonant autocasters. So these are like the smeltery here, but in a thermal expansion kind of way. All right, I should probably explain what we're doing here. So we're taking a bucket of molten bedrock here, and we put this in our creative tank, and that will infinitely put it into these casters here. And these casters will turn it into bedrockian blocks. And bedrockian blocks have an EMC value of 925,000. So that is quite a bit. So that will be our kind of our EMC production line here. The octuple compressed, this one, octuple compressed cobblestone, has way more EMC than this guy, but unfortunately, creating these would take forever. There's no easy way to do this, so we just go with this bedrockium stuff. That should be fine. Okay, so let's set these all to block mode. And the reason why we actually need all of this, so our ultimate goal at this point is to get the wand of animation, right? And I mentioned this a while ago that with this guy, you can kind of right click any block in the game and it will turn it into like this weird spidery thingy majiggy, like a mob. And you can capture this mob and then put it in the auto spawner, and if you spawn them and kill them, they drop the block they were made out of. So we could just use this on, for example, if we get an infinity block eventually one day, we can use this on this block. It will turn into this entity, and we can just spawn these blocks, kill the creature, and they will drop the actual block. So that's how we get a ton of blocks, right? But to get this, we need 2 of these golden singularities, which is quite a bit of gold, which is not terrible. But we also need 2 infinity ingots, and we saw that infinity ingots need 11 of these catalysts, and each catalyst needs this eternal singularity, and each of these eternal singularities needs all of them, and each one of them is around 50,000 blocks of whatever they are made out of, right? So that is a lot of blocks. Luckily, they all have EMC values, so that is how we will create them. We will use our EMC with these chests to kind of mass produce these guys. And that should, in theory, be faster than setting up like plans for making all the ingots and then turning them into blocks. And it should also be better performance-wise, hopefully, but we shall see. Okay, so we just put down the power here. Again, another one. I'm glad I made a ton of these tesseracts at one point. Let's actually see if this thing is done. Oh, there it is. Creative portable tank. Isn't that awesome? Haha. That is so cool. Okay, so we can shut off these guys now. This is completely done. We have tons of blocks still left over that we don't... can I fly? That we don't really need. Just turn it off for now. But yeah, we can just put this down here now. We better not lose this thing, man. And I hope we can empty this again. Because once we put liquid in here, it would just create an infinite amount of it, right? I'm not going to turn this on yet. Okay, so once we have these blocks then, we just dump them into these chests. And for now, actually, do I want to put it here? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to stay here, of course, but, you know. And these are all these crazy MK2 ones, so they should be pretty fast. And we'll just do a round robin thing, I guess, so that each one of them gets like a block once in a while. Would probably be better to have one thing per chest, like, so they can't even connect to each other otherwise, but it's okay. For now, it's okay. One day we'll set up a proper one. You know, one day we don't really need it anymore, probably, because we can just spawn into blocks, but yeah, we'll do it for now like this, and then we just have to make sure we turn on round robin on all of these. All right, so in theory, that should be good to go to like create just the blocks, right? So all we have to do is get a wrench and turn this thing on input, and there they all go. So they get all filled up with molten bedrock here, and they make all the stuff. Now they're super slow, but I made some upgrades. Each one of them gets the full speed upgrade. They each require then 8,000 AF per tick, which is fine. I think our power situation will handle that, because I think we make 300,000 AF per tick at this point, so that shouldn't be a problem. But you can see it makes blocks like this fast. It's pretty good. Every 2 seconds maybe. So yeah, they're all sharing the blocks now. This one seems to be a little bit slower at the back. Might just be coincidence, but that should be good enough. And then we have 5 of these neutronium compressors that I can just dump down. I guess I should put them one lower, really, but no, I can just put them here. Can I do that? No, it's gonna be messy. I was using the same cable then, but then I need to use 5 different colors. So for now, super ugly, I'll put it in the floor here. Just like that. And you know what? We can actually use our translocators again, because that's going to be a lot faster, isn't it? I'll need more of these guys. God, I love these things so much. They're so good. So good. So we can just do this. And I think the good thing about these chests is they have actually an input and output. This is where they put their output stuff in. So it shouldn't pull out the bedrockium stuff, I don't think, right? Yeah, it should be fine. So we can just do this for now. And then let's get started. Let's go. I guess we just go with the iron one first. We have 5 blocks at a time. Unfortunately, that's all we have. I could make more of these neutronium things, but each of them requires like a bunch of ingots, and I didn't have more, so I couldn't make one. But if we had more, we could just speed this up, right, and have more singularities go at the same time. But for now, that's good. So let's actually make sure that we get the ones we need. No, what's it called? Eternal. And unfortunately, these guys don't have EMC values, so we can't just duplicate them. So let's just go the first 5, right? Iron, gold, so lapis, redstone, and nether quartz, okay? So just a lapis block, redstone block. Do I have one? Yep. And nether quartz block. That should be... I wonder if this is like easier. Do we actually need... Let's make sure. Is this also like... Yeah, 47,000. It's the same amount. Okay. And so we should just be able to do this. Boom. There's all the nether star blocks. Boom. Redstone, right? Lapis. Gold. And iron. And, you know, this is going to be a waiting game again. But I wanted to get this done before I really start working on my base. Because now, this looks actually really awesome like this. And if I remember correctly, this is producing them faster, yeah, than they pull out. So we get the glowstone, so they can do a stack at a time, and that should be good. But yeah, so while this is going now, I can just focus on my base a little bit, because this is gonna take a while, I'm guessing. Probably gonna be quite a while, to be honest. I'm not sure, because once we have... Technically, we only need 22 of each singularity for now, because that's enough to make 2 infinity ingots, or whatever they're called, and then we can get the wand of animation. Yeah, so I need 22 of each, and then cycle to the next 5, and then 22 of those. Why is this one slower? This one has a lot more blocks. Why does this one not have a ton of block. That's strange. 6,000. Oh, there's already one. Yeah, this one is way slower. So yeah, it might be better to assign one pair thing, right? We could have like a step down thing. Like we could use translocators to go from this into this as well if we had these guys behind them here. I think I might actually change that around. It's not a big not a big deal to change this because this guy has like almost 2 stacks. Oh, it doesn't even keep up. Look, like even this is too fast. They're building up blocks, so we're gonna get okay. This is gonna go a lot faster than I thought it would. We almost got a second one here. Oh, that is so cool though. Okay, is there an achievement or like a thing for this? Nothing in here. Where's that? Is it Moo? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Iron ones. Just one, right? Okay, so I grab this. Does this work? Yeah, cool. Then gold. Oh, I guess I can use this. Yeah, it's the same order. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, look, the gold one is super slow. I'm not sure why this one isn't getting anything. Did I do anything different here? Insert. And they're all round robin, right? Yeah, so the round robin doesn't work well. I'm gonna change this real quick. Alright, that's much better. Okay, so we have like this little stair now. So all of them should be fine. They're all making blocks. All getting power now. Yep, all good. And so every one of them should be getting equal amounts now. Which is awesome. Alright, so let's see. We have... No, we still don't have a gold one? Why is this one different? 18,000. Oh, it does need a lot more. Oh, that's weird. I guess gold has a super high EMC value. That's why. Interesting. Okay, so this one will take us a little bit longer then, I guess. But yeah, we have all the other ones here, which is pretty awesome. I guess we can't finish all the quests then right now because we don't have the gold one. Okay, I'm helping it out a little bit by dumping my octuple compressed cobblestone, but that didn't give that many. I pumped in like 5 already or something. It's crazy. So yeah, it's something I didn't consider, that some of these have different values of, you know, EMC values. So, see, now I'm thinking maybe it would have been better to let them share it, because once this is full, this will completely fill up with bedrockium, right? And then any excess can go to this guy, I guess. But I mean, it would take a while for these things to get a lot of extra bedrockium, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's fine. I just want one so I can finish the achievement real quick. I'm just looking at some of the other kind of singularities here. I guess some of these are really expensive. For example, the diamond one is 73,000, and then the emerald one is 147,000 per block. So in that case, I think it's actually better to use our seed farm to create these. And I'm actually wondering, if I set up a crazy seed farm for emeralds, that might be actually a pretty good source of EMC. Isn't another star around the same, or was it 100,000? Oh, it's 100,000, never mind. Oh, so actually, yeah, I guess the EMC, So what's faster if I... Let's see. Would it be faster for me to produce nether stars the way I did it before and dump it in as extra EMC and then just use EMC? Yeah, 1 nether star is exactly 1 emerald block. Oh, okay. Oh, then I should just use my emeralds because I can produce them like crazy, right? I don't have many at this point, only 4,000. But that's 4,000 emerald blocks already, so... maybe I'll do that for some of these things. But yeah, some of them require a little bit more than others. Actually, no, like, the bedrock we're producing is way faster than I would get the nether stars to grow, I think. So, I think it's fine. I'll just have to wait here a longer time or something. But here it is. You know, like I said, once some of these are full, I can, like, the lapis one is, like, super cheap. So I can just dump them over here, I guess. But let's go take, turn these in, just so we get some rewards here. Are they all legendary rewards, I wonder? And then the next one, and so, yeah, so I'm actually gonna just follow this line, I guess, and then eventually we can get the craziness. Alright, so let's see what we got. Yeah, 5 legendaries. Printed circuits, not bad. Garbage, 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 garbage. Good. Anyway, I guess I'll just sit here, wait for singularities to get produced, and I guess start work on my base. That was my bolt. I kind of want to keep that. Yeah, so I think that's it, really. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.